Hello. Well, hello, my babies. Do we have any cancers in the house? Ooh, okay. Okay, so the Nine of Wands came out. It looks like, and the Three of Coins, okay? So the overview, it looks like cancers, what I sensed from the pre-shuffle and this shuffle right here, there was a huge misunderstanding between you, maybe in a fire sign or somebody who still wants to fight for this relationship. It could be any sign, really, right? And, they were operating from a perspective where they thought that you have blown them off. Maybe they felt like you forgot you guys' anniversary. Maybe they felt like you forgot the anniversary death of their parent, their child. Maybe they felt like you forgot their birthday. Maybe they felt like you forgot the bar mitzvah. Whatever it is, it seems like there was really bad miscommunication here between you and someone. And they made a lot of decisions based off of miscommunication. In fact, whatever communication you guys had prior to whatever was the breakdown of the communication, in this instance, if it was a breakdown in communication, a lot of the things that you guys even communicated over the phone was gone. So if you were texting this person or you were calling them there was just like things did not get to where they were supposed to go. And people made assumptions based off of miscommunication. Dasha! And people were making assumptions based off of miscommunications, right? So somebody moved on thinking that that's what you wanted them to do until they found out that there was a miscommunication. And so you were operating on the assumption that they were leaving you. They were operating on the assumption that you were leaving them. And in the interim, you get somebody else in the picture that you really are feeling, from what I'm saying. And they're left still wanting to fight for you because they don't even care anymore. If you forgot their bar mitzvah, who gives a fuck? Okay. If you forgot their birthday, if you forgot the anniversary, whatever it is you guys were arguing about or had a disagreement about, they don't even care because they feel like they've done enough shit to you, all right, to overlook any little minor thing that you've done. And so they feel like you guys are in this funky place now and just exasperated. Like, I don't have any more fight in me, right? That's how somebody is feeling, like they don't have any more fight in them. But when they try to walk away and build something, they could in fact be building something with other people, and so could you, right? Only because of the misunderstanding. And it seems like, okay, yeah, it seems like I see people being very defensive here. And I feel like what happened is that there was a huge misunderstanding. Huge misunderstanding. People started operating off of false premises because of a misunderstanding, miscommunication here. So, you pulled back, you're not interested, maybe they're pulling back, they're dating other people, and you guys still are getting the impress regarding how you feel about each other. Although I do see both of you interested in other people here. Okay. But I feel like Cancer, somebody is like, what the hell is going on? Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, these are the cards. I feel like it's not that this person doesn't want to be in the situation with you anymore. They just kind of, I think maybe they reached out, you didn't connect back, and they don't know. It's like there's so much miscommunication here. And then people don't communicate. In this situation between you and this particular soulmate, the problem is lack of communication. And one of the issues is that one of you was really intimidated by the other. Or both of you could have been a little scared of each other. I feel like, this is a very hard connection, Cancers. It really is, especially with it starting with the Nine of Wands. But some of you, they could have been intimidated by you. You could have been intimidated by them. But both of you still want to fight for this, even though you have other things that are jumping off. All right. And it's so sad that I don't know, Cancers. I just kind of feel like you're not feeling this. Let me see how Cancers are feeling. You're hurt. They hurt your feelings. You feel hurt. You feel great sadness and you feel great sorrow because of some bitter things that were spoken. And those bitter things, once everything got cleared and they understood that it was miscommunication, they saw the error of their ways. But it looks like, you're still hurt right now. All right. And you're still reeling from what happened. And so you may be withdrawing yourself from someone, or this could be vice versa. You could be in your shell needing space in order to heal, right? But I feel like, especially if you're dealing with the fixed sign, okay, cross watcher, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, you want things to make a turn towards the better. If you are sensing that, okay, they just don't want this situation anymore, what they don't want is the long periods of silence, right? They don't want, they want things to be up and popping, and they feel like you guys just need to you guys need to have communications. But you're dealing with somebody that, fights with their own demons, right? They do fight with their own demons, and some of you are really intuitive and but if you didn't know the demons that they were fighting with, then I don't know, but some of you kind of know that this person is fighting with some demons here. But this was miscommunication. When you guys were almost gelling, it was miscommunication, and then now you're hurt, and you're separating yourself from them. They're hurt, because there's isolation here. You're getting to know somebody else, and it looks like you're quite interested in getting to know this person. There's a part of you that wants to take, just a new start with things, because you're tired of the fighting and you're tired of being humiliated. But it looks like, Cancers, you're going to come to a more balanced way of looking at things because you're a sweetheart, right? I do see the King of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we'll take a look at that. I see a Sagittarius here as well. I see a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a Virgo, and an Aquarius. I see strong Aquarian qualities here. So it's like they feel like, oh my God, even with it being hard and all, they just don't want you guys to go your separate ways. They really don't want that. And you are, I don't know, both of you are just exhausted right now. All right. But it does look like you want a reconciliation, and because this person is your dream person, right? And I do see you talking to other people, but they don't quite make you feel like this one person makes you feel, because you feel like you have destiny with this particular person. There's a part of you that, you're trying to ignore the fact that you want a commitment with this person because they bring you so much pain. There's other people. It's really hard. They say nasty shit, but there's so many beautiful things about them that you like. But for some of you, there's third party situations jumping off here. Okay. So some of you have removed yourself from a third party situation, and you might be single, you might be talking to people, but there's somebody in the mix here that there was some great sorrow with because of some words that were said, and it was a misunderstanding. Both of you guys want a new start, okay? Both of you want a new start. I do feel like, this could be very strong karmic energy. I do feel, like both of you have other people that you guys could talk to, but I do feel like you make this person happy. I feel like crying. I don't know why. Maybe I'm feeling your energy. I don't know. You make this person happy. and they make you happy and they don't want to lose you. And I feel like you don't want to lose them either. This was just a big miscommunication, and people started operating and distancing themselves based off of information that was wrong. And so then the other person starts mirroring the other person, and then both of you are in this place of, well, fuck you, well, fuck you. And then you find out that the premise of backing off was faulty. It wasn't even accurate. And even if it wasn't accurate, even if it is some faulty, shady bullshit, somebody feels so much love for you. You guys feel so much attraction or whatever, attachment, attraction, love, whatever it is, for each other, that you guys want to squash that. Like last night, my Pisces friend came over with his Libra friend, right? And the Cancer took his truck and was gone all day, and he missed the job and just some real shady shit. But by the time she texted, he was in another place because he was like, whatever, baby, because of how he feels about her. So I feel like you're going to get your wish fulfilled. There's somebody who you really want, but there's people that you're talking to. All right. And, you know, I do feel like there was communication that was recently made. They knew they needed to give you space. If there was an apology that came in, or you was recently started communicating again, they knew they was going in fast. But somebody knows that you're talking to somebody else now, and they wanted to come in to let you know they still wanted to fight for you. And they're tired of all these long bouts of silence that you guys go through, and they want shit to be up and popping. That's what's up. You know what I mean? They're just tired of waiting. They know they should have waited for your cue, but they just wanted you to know that they are still interested and they want to fight for this. But you get the 9 of Cups, Cancer. So something does go in your favor. All right. So let's see this person. It looks like you got another person that's on your mind. Okay. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but you might have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on your mind. So let's see what's going on between you and your new boo, for some of you, or water sign. So this is Cancer and your Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right. It's just, devastating. It's devastating for you when you saw them walking away. And it's devastating for them to understand that it was miscommunication. They made decisions based off of miscommunications, and y'all could be together fucking now. You guys could be having weekends of just straight fucking. Okay. And instead of that, they might be trying to fuck somebody else. Like if you feel this kind of passion for somebody need to do something about that. Like the panties need to drop. I'm just saying is all. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so some wish is going to be fulfilled. Again, this is talking about your first situation, because you don't get the 9 of Wands with something new. But again, you want to fight for a fire sign or fight for a situation that's very difficult. But right now you're hurt, and the reason that you're not communicating is because you're still nursing a wound. They could have attacked you when you were really open to them. And, you have a lot of love for them. I feel like Cancers, I really feel like you guys really help each other grow. And I feel like if you look back, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on right now. I should do some boundary work, huh? I feel like this person feels like they've come so far because of you, but they feel incompetent because they feel like they have so much farther to go. Like there's so many more changes they have to do. Okay. But what's happening with you is you feel hurt. You feel great sadness. You feel like maybe they have somebody, and it's not that they have somebody, but you know, an opportunity is there like it has been for you, right? It's been so hard, cancers. Has been so hard, but you still want to fight for them. But right now, you're just really hurt. But and because you're hurt, you're just really not opening up. But you do see them as being your spouse consciously. Some of you feel like this, especially if you're dealing with an Aries. You could be married, but you feel like this person is your spouse, or you feel like this is somebody who you want to commit to, and you do want a new start with them, but they hurt you so much. And and it's like they're really trying to change for you, Cancer. Like they're trying to change, they're trying to keep up. They have a lot of their own demons that they're fighting, you know. um the Five of Swords. See, you're just tired, and I don't really feel like it's you that's causing these problems here. Okay. I feel like both of you want each other, and this is an original situation first. Okay. But if the King of Cups comes in, I'm gonna let him. All right. But it just kind of looks like both of your feelings were really hurt with the Five of Swords. These same cards are coming out. All right. The Seven of Wands is in the near future, but I feel like somebody defending their case, or somebody's going to defend their cause, and they're going to defend their beliefs, right? And they're going to tell you the truth. Somebody wants to have very truthful communications with you in the very near future. All right. Okay, here you go. You're feeling the King of Cups right now, but also you feel a very loving energy towards them too, and you feel towards this original person that no matter what they do, you still have love for them, and you don't like that. So what you do is you use silence to maybe teach them, or that's instead of hurting them with words, you use silence, and to hurt them you withdraw yourself. But anyway, so some of you're really focused on a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or actually this person, you're coming in as your own self. For some of you, this person brings out a very loving energy inside of you, and one that makes you feel like being their spouse. Yeah, there's an energy. You feel like somebody is just yours. And no matter how crazy they act, you go against yourself by forgiving them and still loving them. Okay. But others of you, there is, well, let me see. Let me finish this and see how it flows. So, yeah, some of you, you really want to talk to this person and communicate, but you're afraid. Okay. And you're afraid to do that because you don't know what's going to happen. I see that some of you could be dealing with the Libra. All right. One who you want to marry, because she could have come up as the King of Swords. I mean, as the Queen of Swords or something, but this is coming up in a legal situation. Right. And so, I feel like the answer is the Seven of Coins. And well, I don't feel like it. That's the answer. The Seven of Coins means that some of you feel like whatever you're going through right now, you're not really worried about it right now, because this is called an unnecessary worry. So some of you feel like, I know that we've gone through some shit, but I still want to. This looks like the Virgo reading. You might be dealing with the Virgo. Okay. I know that we have gone through some really hard, treacherous times, and we have stuck it out where other people might have been left the situation. But right now, you're hurting. There could have been words with the Three of Swords that were said. There could have been third parties. There's just great sadness and disappointment that's happening here as a result of whatever this Five of Swords energy was, where there was a no win-win situation, right? So this person changes a lot. They change their mind, they change with the wind, they hit you from the left, they hit you from the right. But irrespective of all their negative qualities, you still feel like, you want them to be your emperor, or this is your emperor. This is the person who you see as your main squeeze, as the person who you want to be with, and subconsciously you want a new start with them. Okay. And I see, however, that you may still play hardball for the first week of November, like you're healing. Okay. Yeah, that's what's happening, especially with justice there. You're healing over some incident that happened. And I see you communicating with other people. I see you communicating, but still loving this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries. This is you. The King of Cups is coming up as your own card. So, but I feel like, but I will do a reading on the King of Cups, because I do feel like there's an energy around you that you want to get to know. But this energy that's very difficult. You could work with this person. They're Aries. They hurt your feelings. And both of you can do anything, honestly. Not anything, but both of you, the love that you have is kind of like that reading that I did last month or last week. It's an indestructible bond here. But I see that whoever this person is that got on your nerves, who you're ready to walk away from, I feel like you're really going to try and pull away from them. But it's in the cards that the two of you are still, this is my 7-year card. All right. This is my 7-year card. So it just kind of seems like whatever that bad situation was between you and that person, all it's going to do is put roots in the situation. Now let's look at the King of Coins. The King of Cups. All right. So this is for Cancers, King of Cups, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This can be an ex. This could be someone that you're halfway over, someone that you're talking to. I'm going to stay out of it. Okay, what's covering you guys? The Page of Swords. So you guys could have had some type of words with each other, or there's some type of bitter energy around you guys right now. You could be in the military, but the Page of Swords is spying. So if somebody is doing a lot of spying, you're trying to figure out maybe who this person is. For others of you, there is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius who's actually really in your heart. And the King of Coins is kind of around, but it's the difficult situation that is actually kind of on your heart. But you don't want to lose the King of Cups for some of you, okay? Now, for one of you, okay, for one group, this environment between you and the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is kind of bitter, but you want to hold on to the situation because for some reason they make you feel better about yourself, or you get an elevation of status, or they stroke your ego. For another group of you, there is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you feel stronger about. But this King of Cups, or there's somebody that's around that's kind of as a feeler. All right. That's for just some of you. So there could have been some bitter words that were stated that cause a little bit of separation. You still want to hold on to this person. For some of you, it's because you do think that they're all that, and that's why you want to hold on to them. But others of you, the King of Coins, the King of Cups is somebody that is like filling up time, maybe stroking your ego, because there's somebody who you really want, and it's not necessarily this person. Now, for some of you, you want to have a commitment with this King of Cups. Some of you could be married. Okay, so let's read one storyline. For one storyline, you guys are feeling some kind of way. Who is this? Cancer. Okay. For one storyline, you guys had some bitter communication with someone who you're in a committed relationship with. You want to hold on to them, but there's a third party that's in this situation here, although you guys are in a situation. So you're with someone who could be married, or you are with this person, and there's somebody who's coming in as the top bitch. All right. And the Queen of Wands, I feel like she's just as high as the Empress, because you can have the Empress and not be sleeping with her. But some of you, okay, you consciously are, now that's really weird. Let's see. Let me clarify this. Actually, let me finish laying out all the cards and then I'll see what it's talking about. Okay, some of you were in a third party situation, or you're in a third party situation where somebody is given to more than one person. It looks like you really like someone who, okay, all right. You guys there's a bitter situation going on because you love somebody who has somebody else. This is some of you, okay? And this other person that they love is not going anywhere. And there's a possibility that this person is married, but you may want them to leave this person that they're with, and they are not. In fact, they're going to be given to more than one person. And there's a couple of women that's coming here in the cards. There's like 3 different women here. So there's a Queen of Wands, there's a Queen of Coins, which is this is maybe the woman who nobody is going to leave anybody for. Okay, this is the dream woman. And then so for some of you, this is not for everybody, okay? I'm gonna try and get everybody. But for some of you, you're in a third party situation where there is a spouse or there is a top bitch, and the future for the two of you is that there will be somebody is given to more than one person, because there's already somebody that's in the position as the main woman in this position, in this situation. So it seems like you're going to be spending a lot of energy. Some of you may actually meet this person or spend a lot of activity with trying to build something in a third party situation with someone. And you may really want to dedicate your time, effort, and energy. And so I think some of you want to fight for somebody who is in a situation with somebody that they are not leaving, and you're going to be wasting your time. Now, let me clarify this up here. Now, for others of you, this is your person. Your person, you are the main person, and they dip and dab, and they're not leaving you at all, but they do dip and dab. This is if you already have an established connection with them and y'all live together, because the Hierophant is suggesting a relationship. Some of you, okay, now for another group of you, you are spending time talking to the King of Coins, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you have somebody else that's really strongly on your mind. And this is something to do to fill the time up with, but you are open to a relationship because nothing else is really jumping off. Consciously, you would like to have a relationship because I feel like maybe this person is nice to you, and you wouldn't feel so bad with having a relationship with this person again because you love this person. Others of you, there's somebody who you already see yourself with, and everybody else are feelers. They just fill up your time until things between you and this fire sign or a fixed sign gets together. So, but others of you, you want to have a committed situation with this King of Cups. You would like to, but there's somebody else here in the picture. You think that they're going to leave this person or that you can change their mind. Somebody thinks that they can change your mind or you can change somebody else's mind who has somebody else in the picture who's coming in as the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Earth. Yeah, no, this person is not going anywhere. This is an utter waste of your time, right? So that's just some of you though, so don't get mad. But so yeah, so some of you really do want to have a relationship with them because maybe you feel like in time, maybe they'll get over somebody or something like that. Some of you could have had a relationship with them before, or again, somebody is coming in married already, or, in a situation already. The future shows them giving to more than one person. Some of you could be focusing on a Libra since the scales are there, or earth sign. And the outer influence is some of you have somebody who you already are looking at marriage for, and this is a feeler of somebody who you're going to be talking to and building a friendship with. All right, let's do one more layer. But yeah, you do like this water sign, and let's see what's going on with the water sign and their significant other, or I'll just do a couple of cards for that. Yeah, the Three of Swords and the Seven of Coins. There's been other people who's been on the side many times in this union, many, many, many times. And whoever is in the thick of the relationship, they're not planning on leaving, but they do things on the side with people. All right. Yeah, so they could be with the Leo, or they just have victory in their relationship and they consider their options. So they are in they have an understanding with each other. All right. And I think some of you already know that. Yeah, okay. Some of you know that. Some of you already know that. And this is a feeler. This is something to do for right now. So you guys are going to take a new start with each other. You know that this is something to do to kind of pass the time, because you're waiting for something else to come up with speed, or basically this person is here. Like they're here. They're here right now. So that's something that you're doing, and you want to hold on to that because everybody likes attention. While you wait for your ships to come in another situation, the person that you want is on hold or on ice. You're going to be moving towards a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, right? Also, some of you could be moving towards, let me clarify this. Some of you could be divorcing an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You guys could be divorcing one of them, or you were with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. They could be on the cusp, sun, moon, or rising. All right. Let me see what this is. Yeah. So you guys are going to be moving towards getting to know each other, justice. So I see this moving towards, I see you guys moving along. The connection that you have is going to be moving along, but it's not going to feel anything like this other person, the connection that you have with somebody else. I see you, quite frankly, those of you who are dealing with a Leo, I see you guys moving very strongly in the direction of a Leo, or very strongly in the direction of a Libra. Okay, when the Sun card is reversed, for me, it's good because it's consistent. It's not going up and going down. What you hope and fear, you fear that this person has words, that hurt you, and you fear lack of communication. You also fear that there's some shady shit jumping off here, and you kind of hope that there is too, because you kind of like the drama a little bit. um, but I see you guys wanting to both get to know each other, and the answer is the Queen of Coins. Now, the Queen of Coins indicates that there is a party that's already in this position of commitment. Now, whenever I get the Queen of Coins as an answer, if it to me, it's there's already a person who is in this position as the major person. But let's see. Let me see. Let me get another. I see you getting to know the King of Cups, all right? And I feel like you guys are going to be taking, it's somebody new. I don't see any strong feelings here for not everybody here, but I see a new start with them. I see you're hoping that things change because they're not changing fast enough. You want to hold on to them and hope that things change, okay? You were in love, or you were really feeling them, but there's something that you want to get out of this connection, right? Let me see what this is. It looks to me like you're getting ready to move towards the person that you really want to move towards. Yeah, you and the King of Coins. I see, little bitty love offers and stuff. But I see you going back to somebody else. Basically, Cancers, this is the same. You're going to be talking to multiple people. All right. Just be careful that you know everything that's jumping off in a situation before you get too emotionally involved. Now, let's see what's in the cards between you and the person that you really want. And it could be the King of Coins, okay? It could be anybody. Let's just see how they're going to be seeing you. So it looks like you're going to be continuing to get to know someone, and you guys are going to develop, it's like a filler. That's what I feel. Like you're going to have a filler while you wait for what you're really looking for. All right. I should have got some donuts. I need something sweet. Yeah, you're just kind of having somebody around to fill up some time for you. All right. Now, the person that you really want, how long have I been talking? Ooh, let's wrap this up. Let's see what's going to happen in the next 14 days. First week, 1 to 7. All right, we're going to read the bottom. Bottom is what? Oh, okay. So your person, whoever you are considering as your person right now, whoever is on your heart, could be a Scorpio. They're having, what's covering them for the first 7 days is having a hard time with moving on. Okay. So they are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. They feel the death card, the death angel in this connection. They feel like something is dying. You could have Scorpio in your chart. And if you do have Scorpio in your chart, or if you are dealing with the Scorpio, it is not uncommon at all to feel like something with the Scorpio is completely dead and then it just resurrects. Okay. I was with one for 7 years. Like, I mean, you could swear to God this time is over. Like, no, for real, for real. And then it just, and you're closer. It's weird. So anyway, this person both of you are still hung up on each other, okay? Especially with this being a major arcana, all right? Their dominant thought, whoever your real person is, whether it's your ex, your Libra, your Gemini, your Sagittarius, whoever it is, this is their dominant focused energy about you in the next 7 days, whoever your person is, okay? Wow, 8 of Swords. So they are going to be really confused about not being able to let you go, and confused as to why there is not any communication. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. So it looks like they're really going to want to communicate with you, and you're going to want to communicate with them too. They want to just purify some just bullshit. I feel like they really don't care if you guys did some vicious things to each other or whatever. If you did this, whatever, you know, they're like, whatever, just don't do that shit no more. Let's move on. Somebody just wants to move on, but the communication seems to, I see this bull being here, meaning that somebody's being stubborn with no talkie. All right. So let's see what happens from here at my website or at Vimeo. But I do feel like until the 7th, at least, there's not going to be communication, and they're going to feel stuck because they want to leave the past behind, because somebody sees you as, they stubbornly see you as the one that they're in fantasy about. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're very stubborn about you, and they have a lot of fiery thoughts. I mean, here you are, you see this man, he's bound with this Taurus there, and they're like, no, I'm not going to move on, not until we communicate. We need to communicate. And I feel like what they want to say is, can we leave the past behind? You know, I really like you, you really like me. You know, we're not going anywhere. Either the attachment stops us, the love stops us, the bit something, we're not going anywhere. So let's cut the bullshit. Let's just cut the bullshit. And, you know, so let's see where this goes. I'll finish this reading. We're going to look at how they feel, what the near future action is going to be, who they're going to be for the next 2 weeks, how they view you, what their message is to you, and the outcome, okay? Whew. That doesn't feel right. Okay, that feels right. Ooh-wee. All right, Cancers. So I'm going to come back. Who had the most views after Cancer? After Cancers. Cancers, thank you so much for your views, honey. Appreciate it. All, is it 20,000 of you or 18,000? Okay, yeah, 18,000. So Leo is next, or wait a minute. Leo, Pisces, Leo or Pisces are next. They both say 17,000. So let's see. Pisces has 17,602 and Leo has 17,578. Okay, so Pisces is next. All right. So we're going to look at this person who's still stuck on you, who feels like you guys just need to pierce through this communication, and you're going to find out why, how they really do feel about you in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Oh wow, 365. No, I'm doing it by views, honey. Don't be starting that shit. As soon as I finish this, I'm about to do this. I'm about to knock this out in 10 minutes. All right. I should be back with the Pisces video in about an hour. Okay. All right. God bless. Bye.